और वो भी जरूरत नहीं है. It's just like कुछ चाहिए अभी, पैसे हैं तो खरीद लो टैक्स.
Because uncle auntie are here, have you ever hidden a transaction or a purchase from them?
Not once, many times.
तो आमिर खान ने बॉडी नेचुरली बनाई थी, क्या लगता है?
आपके चैनल में असलियत नहीं बताना चाहता मैं.
How many likes do you have?
So in total I have 16. Hi, my name is Chandan Nagaraja. I'm an IT professional and I live in Bangalore. My hobbies are into biking, horse riding, and also shooting firearms. And I've invited Anshuman today because I'm a little confused on how to make my investments for the long run, because I'm pretty sure that at the age of 40 or 40 plus, it's going to be difficult in the IT industry to sustain.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Fix Your Finance powered by Cred. Today we have 32-year-old Chandan, who is an incident manager at an IT company, and he's someone who loves his bikes and cars. So welcome Chandan. How's it going?
Thank you, Anshuman. All good.
So सबसे पहले इंसिडेंट मैनेजर क्या होता है?
तो इसमें क्या होता है कि किसी भी कंपनी की एक सर्विस या प्रोडक्ट, इफ इट्स नॉट फंक्शनिंग द वे इट शुड, उसको एक आउटेज बोलते हैं. उस आउटेज को फिक्स करने के लिए यू नीड अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल, यू नीड डेवलपर्स, यू नीड टेस्टर्स. तो इन सबको साथ में लाके उस इश्यू को फिक्स करने वाले इंसिडेंट मैनेजर्स होते हैं.
Okay, so what's your current monthly in-hand pay? And what all perks does this company provide?
The salary in hand that I get is about 1.18. दो एनुअल सीटीसी के हिसाब से it should be around 1.5. Deductions जाता है TDS and PF.
Okay.
And I also do a couple of other side activities to make some extra money. I train people in the gym, so I make money out of that. And I also do automotive consultation.
Okay.
So I make money through that. And apart from it, मैंने फिल्म मेकिंग किया ना, तो थोड़ा बहुत कॉन्टैक्ट है अभी भी. तो फोटोज वीडियोस किसी भी इवेंट्स में बुलाते हैं. सो नन ऑफ दीज आर स्टेबल इनकम, बट ऑन एन एवरेज इफ यू कैलकुलेट ऑल ऑफ देम इट विल बी अबाउट 1.5 to 1.6 a month, I think.
Okay, got it. And you said that you are an automotive consultant.
Yeah.
And the first thing that I noticed as soon as I entered your building,
Right.
the number of bikes and cars that I could see.
Yeah.
ये पैशन तो बड़ा महंगा होगा ये तो.
मेरे सारे पैशन बहुत महंगे हैं.
Okay.
So as of today, the bikes that I own and the cars that I own, cumulatively, if you calculate, it's about 35-40 lakhs. Yeah.
But I'm very curious to know, how many bikes do you have?
So in total, I have 16.
In general, like what do you have any
So,
fixed expenses? Because I can see
yeah.
that you stay with uncle and auntie.
Yeah.
And इसका तो rent नहीं होता होगा.
रेंट तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं है,
हाँ.
बट जो फिक्स्ड एक्सपेंसेस है ना, गाड़ियों का ही है मेनली. एंड सेकेंड थिंग इज हाउस एक्सपेंसेस जो है, आई पिच इन अ पार्ट ऑफ द ग्रोसरी या जो भी शॉपिंग, मेडिसिन एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट. सो आई हैव फ्यू अदर एक्सपेंसेस. अगेन द फर्स्ट वन वुड बी आई गो टू द जिम, तो उसका मेंबरशिप annually it's about 16-17,000. And monthly थोड़ा बहुत मैं advanced level पे हूँ या intermediate I would say, तो थोड़ा supplements या sports gear वो सब use करता हूँ, तो उसका 3-4 हज़ार रुपए महीना जाता है.
Okay.
And
So you're an expert in this ना?
Yeah.
अरे सही. तो आमिर खान ने बॉडी नेचुरली बनाई थी, क्या लगता है?
आपके चैनल में असलियत नहीं बताना चाहता मैं.
अच्छा, हमको सिखा रिया है.
The other thing expense I have is of shooting. I go to the shooting range. That I go, I think, in a month. 2 बार 500 रुपए per session.
Okay.
तो 1000 रुपए महीना.
Okay.
And इसके अलावा my expenses are fuel में about 7 से 8 हज़ार रुपए जाता है. Gadgets also. On an average, I think I spend about 3,000 to 4,000 rupees every month on them.
What is your stress?
तो मुझे नहीं पता आगे क्या है मेरे लिए. तो आई डोंट वांट टू लेट गो ऑफ एनी ऑफ माय पैशंस. तो फाइनेंशियली सिक्योर होने के लिए मुझे क्या क्या करना है, आई डोंट नो.
Firstly, are you and your parents, are they covered with a health insurance?
Yes, we are.
Okay. So the most basic thing is
Yeah.
already sorted, which
Yes.
is health insurance.
Yeah.
What next? What is another anxiety of yours? अब ऐसे करके सब-
everybody keeps telling about life insurance.
term insurance.
टर्म इंश्योरेंस जो है मेरे को ये कभी सेंस ही नहीं बना कि पैसे प्रीमियम्स पे करते रहो फॉर अ सर्टेन अमाउंट और बाद में मैंने बहुत हॉरर स्टोरी सुना है कि विद सम रैंडम रीजंस दे डोंट सपोर्ट द फैमिली लेटर ऑन तो आई वांटेड टू नो व्हाट अदर viable options are there to safeguard the family.
The cheapest option out there is actually term insurance. Okay, and if you want to check out of 100 times how many times does a company actually pay, then you should check a metric called claim settlement ratio.
Okay.
Every company releases it, and any company which has a claim settlement ratio of less than 95%, you should strictly avoid.
Okay.
First thing, but if you compare the premiums and the cover that you're getting, this is actually the best deal out there. Term insurances.
So how much cover should I decide on when taking a term insurance?
Very subjective. So you should always figure out your annual expenses, multiply it by 2. Okay, and then figure out कि fixed deposits या फिर post office deposits जैसे safe जो instruments है उसमें invest करके कैसे मैं amount पूरा ला सकता हूँ कवर में. So if you invest 5 crores, 5% of that will be around 25 lakhs.
Right.
तो जो 5% से आपकी फैमिली को 25 lakhs मिल जाएंगे. And whenever you are getting a term insurance, the sooner you start, the premiums are lower. First thing, and there is an option like whenever there is a big event, like having a child, getting married, the companies a lot of these plans will give you an option to increase your cover amount.
Right.
Varna you can't increase your cover amount.
Okay.
So always go with a plan which is giving you an option. Do you have a term insurance as of now?
No, I don't.
Please get it as soon as possible. Okay, so your health insurance is settled, and I'm guessing that you will get term insurance after this episode.
Very soon.
What's your next issue?
I think I can still after buying these इसके बाद भी मेरे पास काफी पैसा बचेगा on a month जो मैं इन्वेस्ट कर पाऊंगा. तो as of today मैं उसको PPF और नेशनल पेंशन स्कीम में डाल रहा हूँ और थोड़ा बहुत म्यूचुअल फंड्स में डाल रहा हूँ. But I feel better than PPF and NPS. There are other instruments out there, but I don't know how to go about it.
So the best way to do it right now for you is an equity mutual fund.
Okay. तो इसमें 3-4 अलग-अलग म्यूचुअल फंड्स में डालना जरूरी है because some of the equity market that they will invest in will overlap.
Yes, exactly. There are 3 prerequisites if you want to directly invest in stocks. Number 1, you need knowledge to figure out which companies to buy. Number 2, you need the time to keep rereading in order to finesse your knowledge. And number 3, you need money to be able to buy those individual companies. अगर आपके पास इन तीनों में से एक भी चीज नहीं है, then it's best to outsource this entire task to an expert via mutual fund. The fund manager and her team will use their expertise to create the best portfolio for you. और आप हर महीने सिर्फ 500 या 1000 रुपए में एक diversified basket में invest कर सकते हो. Whenever you are deciding the mutual funds, make sure to check the overlap between them so that you don't end up having a lot of concentration in 1 or 2 companies. How much do you end up investing or saving every month?
तो टैक्स सेविंग्स का साल का 2 लाख जो है डिवाइडेड बाय 12 हमेशा जाता है.
1.5 lakhs होता है टैक्स सेविंग में.
I am including NPS also additional 50.
Got it.
उसके अलावा जो इन्वेस्टमेंट का है it's random. It's not fixed and it's not disciplined कि हर महीना 15 डालना है 20 डालना है.
Okay.
कभी 50 भी डाल दिया, कभी 2 लाख डाल दिया, कभी 5,000 भी नहीं डालता.
So I have been helping a lot of my friends and family with their financial planning, goal planning, and with most of the people who had a very big spending urge, who used to spend a lot of money, there was a very simple solution to just automate the process, just to separate them from their money. तो अगर उनकी सैलरी महीने के लास्ट बिजनेस डे में आती थी तो सेकंड या थर्ड तक एक SIP सेट करवा देता जिसमें there is an automatic mandate. Like as soon as the money comes on second we choose the SIP date and that money is directly gone and invested into the mutual funds. I think the same thing you should also try.
I am also looking forward to buy a property of my own now, and I am not sure if I should be making that investment at this age or should I wait for a few more years.
Okay, if you can wait for a few more years and if you invest that money for next 5-10 years in an SIP, okay, so 10 साल बाद जो अमाउंट बन के आएगा ना, that can cover a very big part of a down payment. I think you can delay it. That's
Okay.
one thing. But have you ever considered renting out?
No, I mean, we stay in our own place. So if I buy a new place and we go there, obviously we'll be renting this one.
Then
renting के लिए investment मुझे नहीं करना है because I know it's a bad investment.
Yeah, it is a bad, like India में rental yield is 2 to 3%. 2 to 3%. आप अगर fixed deposit में डालोगे तो 5% देता है. So it will not be able to beat inflation. And second, there's a lot of capital which is being locked. It's an illiquid asset. It's very good that you have it clear in mind कि आप as an investment नहीं देख लो.
नहीं.
It's a possession that I want to have.
Correct.
And that's the only intent of putting your money.
और वो भी जरूरत नहीं है. It's just like कुछ चाहिए अभी पैसे हैं तो खरीद लो टैक्स.
जिंदगी हो तो ऐसी हो.
एक हाथ ही पैशन हो सकते हैं. अगर हर जगह पैशन है, गैजेट का पैशन है, मुझे घर का पैशन है, मुझे बाइक्स का पैशन है, तो फिर बाद में लास्ट में इन्वेस्टमेंट्स रह जाएंगे, सेविंग्स रह जाएंगे. एंड इन योर केस इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज़ यू आर सेइंग दैट योर स्किल सेट्स माइट नॉट बी रेलेवेंट आफ्टर 10 इयर्स. मतलब आपने जैसे बिहाइंड द सीन्स मुझे बताया कि अब मेरे पास टाइम ही नहीं है मेरे बाइक चलाने का.
Right.
So now you are just collecting things.
Yeah.
And these are a little expensive collectibles.
Yes.
These are not a normal Lego toys,
Right.
you know, और वो जो bobbleheads जो होते हैं वैसे नहीं है, थोड़े expensive है. तो इसमें अब collect करने के लिए 16 is enough. Next is emergency fund. Do you
Right.
have an emergency kitty for you?
No, I don't. तो मेरे जितने भी credit cards हैं, I use about 3 or 4 and I've been using them for almost 12 years now.
Okay.
That is my emergency fund.
Okay. So how many credit cards you have? 4.
4.
जब भी ज्यादा क्रेडिट कार्ड जरूर लगता है ना, तो इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू ट्रैक द हिडन चार्जेस एंड द फीस दैट एवरी कार्ड हैज. सो स्टार्ट पेइंग योर क्रेडिट कार्ड बिल्स यूजिंग क्रेडिट बिकॉज़ क्रेडिट में एक फीचर है जिसमें खुद डिटेक्ट करता है कि हर एक बिल स्टेटमेंट में कितने हिडन फीस, कितने हिडन चार्जेस है.
Right.
So start using credit. I would highly recommend. So you are currently using your credit cards for all your emergency needs, correct? But in your case, the chance of a bigger emergency purchase or a spend is way higher because all your possessions are extremely expensive.
Right.
तो ऐसा कभी ना हो जाए कि आप क्रेडिट कार्ड स्पेंड करके अपना पूरा 100% लिमिट यूज
Right.
कर लो. And you have to park that money in an asset which is very liquid. आपको जब चाहिए आप पैसा निकाल सकते हो. And second, which is not very volatile.
Right.
So you can consider debt mutual funds. You can consider a fund called arbitrage fund.
Okay, what is this? I've never heard of.
हाँ, तो आर्बिट्राज फंड में क्या होता है?
आर्बिट्राज का मतलब है रिस्क फ्री प्रॉफिट. मान लीजिए एनएससी में रिलायंस इंडस्ट्रीज का एक शेयर 2600 में मिल रहा है और बॉम्बे स्टॉक एक्सचेंज में वही शेयर 2650 का मिल रहा है. तो एक आर्बिट्राज फंड मैनेजर एनएससी में रिलायंस के शेयर्स खरीद के बीएससी में बेच देंगे और 50 रुपए का प्रॉफिट बना देगा. दिस इज ऑफ कोर्स एन ओवर सिंप्लीफाइड एग्जांपल. मार्केट में ऐसे गैप्स ढूंढ के आर्बिट्राज फंड्स आपके लिए पैसा बनाते हैं और ये सारे फंड्स साल का करीब 4 से 5% का रिटर्न देते हैं. आर्बिट्राज फंड्स आर मोर टैक्स एफिशिएंट देन द डेट फंड्स. डेट फंड्स के केस में शॉर्ट टर्म कैपिटल गेन्स 3 साल तक लगता है और उसका रेट है आपका इनकम टैक्स ब्रैकेट. तो अगर आप 30% में फॉल करते हो तो आपका एसटीसीजी लगेगा 30%. लेकिन आर्बिट्राज फंड्स के केस में एसटीसीजी है 15% और वो भी सिर्फ 1 साल तक का लगता है. अगर 1 साल के बाद बेचोगे तो आपका 10% का एलटीसीजी लगेगा.
You can also start a recurring deposit.
Okay.
So any bank that you have, you can just start an RD. हर महीने आप डाल सकते हो. Currently the 1-year return is around 5.5%. Honestly, at this point, whatever assets I'm talking about, they will not be able to beat inflation because inflation is very high. It's almost 5%. But the whole point is, it's going to protect those assets that are supposed to make you rich. Okay, this is the last segment of the video. It is our version of a rapid fire round. Pehla question: what is the one thing that you regret purchasing?
Some gadgets. I purchased a gadget about 1.3 lakhs जो मैं यूज ही नहीं करता.
क्या है gadget?
Camera DSLR.
अच्छा, okay. ठीक है. Because uncle auntie are here, have you ever hidden a transaction or a purchase from them?
Not once, many times.
Are you currently in the IT industry because you like it or is it because of the compensation?
Compensation.
Nice, perfect. Very honest, very honest. And the last question is, have you subscribed to our channel yet?
Yes, I have.
तो इसी स्मूथ कॉल टू एक्शन के लिए अभी के अभी प्लीज सबके सब सब्सक्राइब कर लो. Thank you, Chandan, for doing this. It was an absolute pleasure. The key takeaway here is that you cannot have multiple passions. I'm sure that after this video, he will start reconsidering investing a major part of his paycheck every month, ताकि अगले 10 साल बाद उनको कोई टेंशन ना हो. Goodbye.
अरे रुको जरा सबर करो
was a Royal Enfield Bullet, which costed me 1.8 lakhs. और मैंने नई खरीदी शोरूम से. It was a pre-owned one, but barely used for 2 months.
Okay. Excuse me.
We have to retain this one.
क्या हुआ?
Horse.
Oh,
तो भी.
I can
but it's
warn them if you want.
मैं
Or request.
want तो you can't.
No, I can.
You can.
Building is.
Oh, okay. Then you can. Then you can.
1, 2, 3, action.
Some throat issue.
मैंने यार ना
बंद कर दे एक सेकंड.